I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jared Allen. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
And Rizachet gets it to go. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
The smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
And the Hawks with possession here. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tries the hook. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Pass to McCollum. 2 points. That one goes.
Wow, look at the touch on that teardrop by McCollum. He made that look very easy.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too. And here's Bryant. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. In transition. Nembhard, good.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to McCollum. And here is Williams. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Nice read by McCollum. Such a smart player. He knows when to find others.
Outside for Harden. Back to Mobley. Clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Out to McCollum. From deep. Buries it from 3. McCollum's got 5 points.
Man, that is a quick release by McCollum. He got that thing in the air before the defense even realized he had it.
Now here's Randall. No points so far. Kicks it out to Bryant. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Back to Randall. Pass to Bryant. There's McCollum with the 3.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now Nembhard. Three-pointer off the mark. Bryant, right side. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And stolen by Williams. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Now for an update on Onyeka Okongwu's injury. We'll go to the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
All right, Alec, thank you.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
McCollum outside. Pass to Randall. Here's Koloko. Back to McCollum. Now here's Randall. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Bryant. For 3, McCollum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Now here's Bryant. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Risache. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Strus. And here's Merrill. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Risache. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Randall. Now here's Bryant. Covered by Strus. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Over to the left wing. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Koloko with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 7. Bryant outside. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good again that time. And here's McCullum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. And the bucket is good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
McCullum outside. Merrill with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to McCullum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 14 points for C.J. McCullum.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Randall. And here's Bryant. Takes the 3. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Three seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set a pick. Here's Merrill. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to Newell. Here's McCullum, covered by Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Merrill. Outside Schroeder. And there's a defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
The Hawks lead by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Merrill outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Pass to Strus. Cleveland working the ball around now. Wade, that's good.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
McCullum looks around. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Randall outside. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. The Cavs trailing. Merrill left side. Pass to Strus. And stolen by Williams. Here's Bryant. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Bryant's got 9 points.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Risache. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close. That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And Rizashé gets it to go.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizashé's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Harden. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Pass to Newell. Shot clock at 6. The floater. Highland misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside, Highland. Shoots over Harden. No good. Unable to win this run. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Landale. Hawks trail by 3. Highland with it. Still no points. Outside heel. Landale with a screen. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Nembhard. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
43.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 3. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Randle. Bryant, left side. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Launches a 3. Randle can't hit. Here's Ellis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Bryant. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to McCollum from behind the arc. Hits the 3-pointer. 17 points for C.J. McCollum.
And the offense has just flowed through McCollum all night, whether that's finding people or repeatedly attacking like he does right there.
Abdul-Jabbar. And another basket for Cleveland.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Stolen by Ellis. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Harden can't hit. Hawks trail by 4. Bryant with it. Harden picks him up. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The 17-footer. He knocks down the jumper.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Now here's Mobley, driving in. Oh, he jammed it!
And that's 6'11" Mobley taking it to the hoop. Some long limbs coming at you.
Hawks trail by 4. McCollum outside. Here's Rizachet. 6 to shoot. McCollum outside. Oh, stolen by Harden. From about 16. That one's in there.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Here's Randall. Takes a 3. Oh, it's off target.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Harden outside. Ellis left side. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there. Well, McCollum is a proven scorer, but he's even more dangerous in big moments.
Here's Harden. Nembhard fires, and he nails it.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Now pass to Williams. Now McCollum jacks up a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. Harden surveying the D. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Number 35.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 8. McCollum outside. Now Randall. Bryant outside. Now Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, sir, it's good. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Randall on the screen. Bucket is good! Nembhard outside. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And an intentional foul right there.
Kobe Bryant. Second. Team's fourth. At the line for the Cavaliers.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And he makes both free throws.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is